welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is a little different to what I've done so far, but I thought, there's a hair in my eye, but I thought I'd do a video just on some like Netflix suggestions that I have that I've currently been watching through lockdown. Some of the films I have actually already watched before, but it was all within this year, and they are just some recommendations and suggestions that I have for 2020. I've limited it down to 10, so I've got them here on my iPad. And yeah, let's crack on. So, number 1 is Dead to Me. This is a TV series. There's only 2 series of this, and there's 10 episodes in each series, and they're literally like about 30-35 minutes long. So yeah, like not too long to get through. I actually watched the first series last year, and then I was seeing everyone all over Twitter saying, oh my god, there's going to be another series. So I was like, oh my god, yes please, because honestly I am obsessed with this TV program. It is so good, like I was hooked. So then series 2 then came out this year, March or April time, I actually can't remember, and I'm not even joking, I finished it. I finished series 2 in a day. Yeah, I honestly really recommend this TV series. So I've also got the descriptions here as well, just to read out to you, so you've got like a bit of a brief. I know you can obviously read it yourself, but I kind of don't want to go too much into these suggestions and then like ruin it for you, like by telling you what goes on. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of be as brief as I can. So in a nutshell, what's her name? Jen. She lost her husband in a car crash, and she goes to a support group where she meets a woman called Judy, and there's something about Judy that we all know, because like we're seeing it obviously, but like Jen doesn't know. They've made it kind of like a funny sort of mystery series. It's really good, like honestly really do recommend it. That would be my number 1 suggestion for Netflix. I think it is actually a Netflix series, I'm not quite sure. So number 2 is The Stranger. So there's only 1 series of this, and there's 8 episodes, and each are like about 40 minutes long. This is a really gripping series. This is more kind of like not a documentary, because it's not like, I don't know, I don't think it's based on true story, but it's kind of like a murder mystery almost. There's a family of 4, a mum and dad, and then 2 kids. I think it's 2 boys. I actually watched this at the beginning of the year, so I can't remember this one exactly, but basically the mum just goes missing, and the dad's like had a stranger come up to him and say some things about his wife, which he's like, what? Like, how do you know? Like, he doesn't know this woman from Adam, like she's completely random, and she's come up saying all this stuff to him about his wife, and then starts like kind of blackmailing him, saying like, if you don't want me to like expose or anything, like I want a certain amount of money. I can't remember how much it was, but yeah, basically he just tries to get into who this woman is, why she knows all of this, and then at the same time he's also then trying to find where his wife is, because she's just completely gone off the radar, like it's nowhere to be seen. And yeah, he also picks up a load of clues along the way, and yeah, it's got a bit of a big twist at the end, which I didn't expect, but yeah, really good. So yeah, I'm not going to sit there and ramble on, because I don't want to actually give away the story. But yeah, Stranger is my 2nd recommendation. I think it's really, really good if you are into those sort of things. Okay, so number 3 is actually quite similar to The Stranger, and it's called Safe. This is actually, I swear this was on BBC. I'm pretty sure it was. It's an English drama. That's the same as Stranger, that's also English. And there's 1 series with 8 episodes in, and they're about 40 minutes long. So again, quite easy to get through if you have nothing to watch and you want to binge watch something. I recommend this. This again is quite similar to The Stranger, but this man's daughter goes missing, she goes to a party and never returns home. Basically, he's trying to find her, but then there's also the girl who goes missing. Her boyfriend is then found dead in a pool, which is where the party was held. So obviously the dad's then thinking, oh my god, is my daughter dead or alive? And then people start thinking it's the daughter that's killed the boy. Like, yeah, it's really, really gripping, and you kind of just think, oh my god, like, what's actually, where is she? Is she alive? I got through that in 2 days. Yeah, I recommend that one. Number 4 is actually a film, and it's a Netflix film, and it's called Dumpling. This is actually, the reason why I actually watched this is because it has Jennifer Aniston in it, and I actually really like her as an actress. I pretty much love every single film that she's ever been in, Marley and Me being the main one. This is basically about her and her daughter, and Jennifer Aniston's character, she's like an ex-beauty queen champion, and she like runs pageants. But her daughter is like not like every other girl. Like, she's, as they would say in the film, like larger than other girls and not as pretty as other girls. So her mum doesn't think that she fits in well for the part of being in beauty pageants. And then her daughter kind of just rebels and just wants to make a point that anybody of any size, any race, any way they look, anything, any disability, anything can do a pageant, and proves her mum completely wrong, and yeah, completely just rebels against her mum basically. So yeah, I really do recommend that film. Honestly, it's such a good film. It reminds me of the film, I don't know if you've seen it, it's got the girl from Juno in it. It's called Whip It, and that's quite like that because the girl in that film, her mum makes her do beauty pageants. So it's kind of like the opposite, because her mum wants her to do beauty pageants, but in Dumpling, in the film Dumpling, the mum doesn't want her to be a part of them. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. Dumpling is a really, really good film, so I do suggest watching that. Number 5 is a film called Fractured. This is another Netflix suggestion, and it was actually Lewis who told me to watch this. And this is basically about a guy who, I think they're going on a trip somewhere. Again, I can't remember because I watched this at the beginning of the year. And his wife and daughter, his daughter gets injured, and they take her to a hospital, and there's only one person that's allowed to go in the operating room, but this hospital's like proper like abandoned, and the mum goes in, and basically they never come out, and he starts like blaming the hospital that they've kidnapped his wife and kid, but they're like saying we have no recollection of them coming in. So he then tries to get to the bottom of things and stuff, and you basically just find out like who's telling the truth or not. Like, did he go in there with the kid and wife? Did he not? Is he dreaming at all? We don't know. So yeah, I recommend Fractured. It's a really, really good film. Number 6 is The Boy Next Door. This I really, really enjoyed. It's kind of like a thriller. It's not so much a horror, but I was on the edge of my seat a lot through it, and the main reason I watch it as well is because it's got Jennifer Lopez in, and she is an absolute babe. So basically, it's a newly single mum who winds up in an intense affair with her teenage son's friend. A bad idea that gets worse when things turn violent. So basically, yeah, it's kind of just explains it all really without giving it away, but this mum, which is Jennifer Lopez, and her son make friends with like the next door neighbour's son, and basically it's like her son's friend basically, and he's very young, same age as her son, and yeah, things get very frisky between the pair of them, but then he turns quite violent, and yeah, I'm not going to say much more because I don't want to give it away, because that's the whole reason I'm telling you about these, because I want you to watch them and let me know what you think. Number 7 is an absolute old classic. It's been out actually for a while, and I started watching it like last year when I was on my way to Gran Canaria. I watched it on the plane, like I downloaded it, and I watched the first series, and then after that I just never got in, like I stopped watching it, and then yeah, I just forgot about it, so I didn't even start the second series. So I restarted series 1 through lockdown and basically finished it all within at least a week. I've not even told you what it's called. So this is Peaky Blinders. I am obsessed, honestly obsessed. Like, as I said, I finished it in a week. Don't know why I didn't carry on last year when I started watching it, but I think it's one of them where that if you get a few like crappy episodes that you struggle to get into, you kind of then give up. But I think with this series you've just got to keep going, because it honestly does just get better and better. And who doesn't love the getting all flustered, who doesn't love a bit of Thomas Shelby on their screen? I'm not even joking, I'm having a bit of like withdrawal symptoms from him. It's so sexy. Absolutely love Peaky Blinders. So there's 5 series or seasons, and there's 6 episodes in each. So there's not actually many episodes in each. I have also, season 5 actually only came out a few months ago, and I've also finished that. So yes, I really do, if you haven't watched it already, because it has been out like and going for a while, I do suggest watching Peaky Blinders because it's actually insane, and a lot of eye candy in there too. Next is 8, no that's 9. So moving on to number 8 is another film, and that is called Unforgettable. So this has actually got a woman, the actress in it, called Catherine Hegel. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but she's quite like, I've only ever known her to be starred in like rom-com films like Knocked Up and Life as We Know It. Some absolute brilliant films, by the way. And this film is quite like, not a horror, but a thriller. I do love my thrillers. And basically, I'm just going to read that little description. So, driven by intense jealousy, a divorced mother devises a dangerous scheme to ruin her ex-husband's relationship with his new partner. And honestly, she is psycho. Like, she's willing to do anything. It's just really like, I was on edge the whole time, because I was like, oh my god, what is she going to do next? And I felt really sorry for her ex-husband's new partner. Yeah, I really actually recommend watching Unforgettable. I think that Catherine played the role of her character really well, and yeah, absolutely love that film. So if you haven't watched that, give it a watch. It's not scary or anything like that, it's just like quite thrilling. So if you like a thriller, then I recommend that one. Okay, so number 9 is one that's probably been watched already by many of you, but it's called Secret Obsession. This has got Brenda Song in it. Obviously, good old Disney Channel fan over here remembers her from Sweet Life on Deck, you name it. And yeah, so to see her in a film, which is quite like thrilling, I was quite excited. This is honestly such a good film. I don't know if, yeah, this is a Netflix original. This film honestly is amazing. I think the way that they've played it out is good, and it's got like a bit of a twist at the end, which you're kind of not expecting. I kind of expected it halfway through, because I've just seen so many of these films, I kind of just like knew what was going to happen. But yeah, it's really good film, and I've actually watched this twice because I enjoyed it that much. So yeah, highly recommend Secret Obsession if you haven't seen it already. Gonna be finish off with another film, and this is actually like a little chick flick, like, you know, girly sleepover film, and that is called The Duff. This kind of reminds me of Mean Girls, I don't know why. Such a good film. So basically it's about a girl who has 2 best friends, and they are like super like popular and really pretty, and this girl who's friends with them isn't as popular, and people don't see her as pretty. Basically her next door neighbour, who also goes to school with her, he says to her, oh, you're called the Duff, and she goes, what's the Duff? And basically it means designated ugly fat friend. So this guy who then told her that is failing like his grades at school. So she said, let's make a deal, I'll help you pass science, I think is the lesson, and then you help me like become like prettier and popular and whatever, like. So yeah, basically they get together, and she really likes this guy called Toby, so she wants to try and like impress him, but I think he ends up turning out to be like a knobhead. And yeah, I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to ruin it, but I actually really love this film, and I've actually watched this like 3 times this year because I really enjoyed it, and I do love a good old like rom-com chick flick, so yeah. So they are my top 10 Netflix like suggestions at the moment. I don't actually watch that many series, which I kind of want to start doing. So if there is any Netflix series that you have been watching yourself, please leave them in the comments below and let me know, because I'll be sure to have a little look and check them out. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here, hello. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you've managed to stay this long for the video, then hello. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. I'm thinking about maybe doing a what's on my iPhone video, kind of like the apps that I've got on my phone and like how I've laid them out and stuff, so let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.